stuff like that would go down an absolute treat, right? You know, let's be honest, you've still got Tool Room Academy, you've got your Point Blank Music School, you've got all these different people sort of kind of doing these production courses and things, which is great. And that, exactly as you say, you know, that's your gateway to really sort of kind of creating that career in sound engineer. But actually, even just you go on YouTube, how many people these days use that for educational videos? And I think that's an area that's widely underserved in many, many ways. So it's quite a cool, unique thing.
Yeah, I think one of the issues with it is that a lot of the people on there, or not a lot, but a lot. A lot of people on there are teaching techniques. So they've probably jumped the gun in terms of like their knowledge and whether they should be teaching other people.
Fair.
Like there was
sorry, I suppose the people that actually know what they're talking about don't have time to make YouTube videos, right? Yeah. Sorry, go on, you were saying.
So, like, to give a very, very specific example, there is this concept of gluing the low end together, right? So basically you get your kick and your bass and then you put a compressor on it, and that makes the relationship between them like sort of closer. Like.
Yeah.
But there's so many problems that come from that. Like if you put a compressor on a kick and bass and then the bass jumps up a note and changes volume, the kick gets quieter.
Yeah, of course.
And then if you glue things together, you lose a transient of the kick. So you can't, it's just a kind of mushy mess in the low end. But some relatively well-established artist who has their YouTube channel was giving this advice out, and there was a whole phase of like maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 out of every 10 masters I was doing, like where they'd glue compress their low end, and I was just like, look, I understand the concept, but it doesn't work. So I actually wrote like a little kind of sort of mini article about it. Yeah. And then anybody that sent me a track, I was just like, just have a read of this to give you a bit of a understanding about it. Right? But actually doing a kind of succinct video about, you know, things, why they sound like a good idea, but why they might not necessarily, and what to try instead. And, you know, just like short, like 2-3 minute long videos that are quite easy to digest.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's shit for the algorithm. You need to have longer videos for the algorithm, but I'm not fussed about that. I'm just more about sharing information.
Yeah, well, I suppose you say that. You know, you've now got 3 minute long on YouTube Shorts. You've got Instagram. You've got TikTok, Facebook Reels.